Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be making oatmeal and honey and vanilla soap today, just a small batch, and I'll be adding ground oatmeal and milk powder to it as an exfoliant, so it's going to be quite nice and simple soap, nothing too fancy. My oils are at the moment at about 110 degrees and my lye is at about the same temperature. I'm just going to check it one more time. About 106, so you're ready to go. So slowly pour the lye with added silk into my oils. I'm using the spatula to make sure we don't splash everywhere. If you are new to soap making, gloves are definitely a must. I don't always wear them all the time, but when I'm mixing lye, once I start mixing it with the mixer, then I'll definitely put them on just to protect my skin. So let's just put this away. Make sure to tap your blender to remove any air bubbles. Oh, maybe turn this on would make sense. And mix with your blender in slow bursts. So I'll get the other jug. Pour about 1/3 of the butter in here. And this is the one I'm going to be adding my oatmeal to. So let's add the oatmeal and my fragrance to this. I'm just going to add a little bit whilst I'm mixing. And then first of all, I want to mix by hand. And now we can finally start pouring in the mould. I will just pour this in the bottom of the mould. And then I want to pour these into the other mould so I can have two different designs. So the leftovers will be going in here. Okay, set this aside and we will start on the second layer. So remember, there's no fragrance in this one, so it's still nice and loose. And again, I'll part this in two. And to one, I'll be adding gold mica with a little bit of shimmer glitter. so it'll be a sparkly one. So let's mix that in nicely. And I've also got a little bit of yellow melt and pour here. So I'll be adding fragrance to both parts. So firstly to this one, I'll give it a bit of whisk. Not over whisk it this time, because I want it quite runny. And don't want it to trace. Literally just a few slow bursts. Our 2 colours. So we'll just top this one up and do like a splodgy swirl. Don't know if you can see that. Okay. And goes the different colour. And my melt and pour. Literally just a drizzle, just for effect really. And the white again. And whilst we are waiting for batter to set for this one, then I'll just be adding some oatmeal onto the top of these. Just for decoration. Just wanted them quite nice and natural, simple. Right, let's put the piping in the bag. Let's pipe, shall we? Favourite part. Okay, I might turn this around because I had to prop my mould because it sometimes bulges out when it's too hot. I didn't want my slices to be crooked. So one more little dollop. I think that's pretty much finished. So I've got quite a lot left over, and I think I'm going to just make some little flowers for next time. Right, so now I have just a tiny bit of mica mixed with oil, yellow mica. So I'm going to be drizzling this on top for decoration. Just to give it a little bit of colour and finish. just sprinkle some oatmeal on top. Oatmeal and vanilla and honey soap. And we have the 3 little slices on there. Thanks very much for watching. I shall be back for the cutting video, see how this turned out. Hey everyone, so we come to cut and unmold oatmeal and honey. So first of all, I'm just going to unmold all these little guest soapies, which were the leftover butter from the batch. So they should all just pop out quite easy. And this is a nice way of, you know, saving the leftovers and perhaps using that yourself or giving it away as a sample. It can be used as guest soaps or as little testers if you have a new recipe as such. So I'm going to put these away. And then we have those 3 that we put in the other moulds, which should just pop out again easily, and they look lovely. They've got nice bottom layer and then just a white top. I must admit, this fragrance oozes quite a bit, so it looks quite oily. Some fragrances do that. As the soap cures, it will dry out, so it's not going to spoil your soap. This one was just a leftover of the lighter colour. Yeah, it's not going to affect your finished product. It's just going to take a little while longer because we have quite hot and humid weather at the moment. You're just going to have to air these out for a bit longer. So that's the top, the sides and the bottom with oatmeal. And this one is just a tad lighter. The honey loaf. So just release the sides to help it push out. And again, that slides out very easily. Just make sure you don't tip it on the top of your piping. You don't want to ruin your design. Come out. Okay, we have a nice cube of soap. So again, bottom layer, top half, and then piping on top. And this is what it looks like from the side. So let's try to cut the first slice. That's what it looks on the inside. So we've got the bottom layer with oatmeal and vanilla fragrance, which should hopefully darken as it cures. And then we have quite a few glycerin rivers, but it's actually really nice. And you've got 2 different colours in there as well. And that's the top with oatmeal. And that's the final product. Our honey and oatmeal soaps.